Hi guys, so in today's video I want to share with you the most efficient, cost effective chicken house you can construct for your birds. It's cheap but it's efficient, and it mainly helps those who are doing battery cage system. If you're doing battery cage system, the biggest problem sometimes comes in with handling chicken waste. So if you use this chicken house, it will be very easy for you, and this is how it looks like. Let's get right into it straight away. First of all, for me, what I did, I built my chicken house. I kind of raised it. I didn't put it down. I raised it. I used local material. I wouldn't say local stuff, but I didn't have to go into bricks and cement and sand. I just bought timber. I bought poles and iron sheets, and then of course the wire mesh, because you all know how ventilation is important for chicken. So with that, I'm set to go. Construction is not very hard, so it's very important to make sure you raise it very high, and then you give it a very strong foundation. The foundation has to be very, very strong, and then the aeration, as you all see, ventilation is very key. So with a strong foundation, you put your chicken cages up, so that every time the chicken poop goes down, just goes through. So we put a wire mesh, the bigger size nets in between, in the middle, as you can see right there. We put the bigger nets in the middle so that chicken poop can go through easily, and that way we are fighting ammonia. When ammonia is too much inside the chicken poop, it kind of reduces on the production rates. So you raise it high, it helps in having a clean chicken house. Also, when it goes through down here, in order for it to dry easily, we just spray in some IMO to keep it dry, to make it dry faster. After spraying in some IMO, we leave it here to settle. Just come and fetch it whenever we need it, and we try to raise it a bit so that it's not very difficult for someone to get in. I think you can see I can squat inside here without too much problem. It's very easy for me to squat down here, and I get to see what's going on. So it is very cost effective. It is very easy to build, just using nets and then iron sheets and strong poles. Let me show you how we put it in the inside. Let's go inside and you see how we built it. But it's very strong, it's very cost effective, it helps a lot. And then as you know, as a must, you must have biosecurity. And since it's raised, we step into our disinfectant. And since it's raised, we just have the ladders. You take the ladders, all the stairs, and then you come inside. I think you can see how we put it inside. Inside it's very easy. You just have to put timber on the sides for the sidewalks. Just timber on the sides as sidewalks. I think you can see this is just their food. We keep their feeds here near so that it's very easy for the person giving them to give them food, and then we cover it up in case it rains. But it doesn't have to go into the feeds, because when feeds get sprayed with water, they become cake, they go bad. Anyway, they just go bad. But we just keep them here for convenience. You might wonder what that is. And then we still have our timber for the walkthroughs. I think you can see this is a 1,000 chicken house. It's a 1,000 chicken house. I think you can see the walkthroughs. It's very easy to walk through. And then we raised it. That is the floor. It's very low down there, and then that's where the poop goes. When they poop, it just goes through up to down there. So aeration is okay. The poop gets dry down there, and then you won't have to suffer. Because at first I had put the cages in a down chicken house, and it was very, very hectic for the guy who works in the farm to put in there almost after 2 days. Had to go and scoop it and take it out, and then after some time started having problems with too much ammonia coming from the poop. It became too much and unbearable, and then the production went low. So I had to come up with a plan on how to handle this. When it's easy for the guy who works at the farm to clean and handle it and manage the chicken, when it's also easy for me to fight ammonia. You know how many diseases, coccidiosis and all those will start coming in. Moment you don't manage the cleanliness in the chicken house. So that is how we raised it, and then we just put our cages. We just made sure that we put a two timber on where the cages are going to sit, so that they are firm. Let's make sure this is strong enough. Where we had to place the cages, we made sure we put two. As you can see, there are two on each, so that the cages can sit on firmly without it getting spoiled easily. And also we make sure the foundation is very, very strong and firm. We used very big poles for the foundation that go up, you can see those poles. They are quite big, not the small ones like the ones that go through across. And there are very many. Like, because this chicken house has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on each side. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on the side. So they are putting very many poles for it to be supported. Because this thing is heavy. It has 1,000 chicken. And then it also has, this is metallic. You put in feeds. There's a water trough. You can see at the extreme end where you have the water trough, because this thing holds a lot. Imagine it holds the chicken, it holds their eggs, itself it's heavy, and then you put in feeds, and then there's water, so you have to make sure the foundation is very strong. But then, if you look at the math of the 1,000 chicken birds, if this was a deep litter, it would be a very, very big chicken house. But with battery cage, that's how it's important to do battery cage. With battery cage, you just have to use a small chicken house to accommodate 1,000 birds. Just a small house. You can see just from here up to there, it has I just made two sets of cages. One set this side and another set that side. It is just around. I just pressed in through just from here up to there. It's just a 30 seconds walk when I've reached the extreme end. That's why it's easy to manage. And then I had to come up with the solution of handling chicken poop. Otherwise, if that wasn't the case, like how it was initially, you reach the house when it is smelling. It will smell terrible. So guys, I think you can see it's a very nice one, and it's helpful. It's very helpful to manage this chicken like this. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if there's anything you want to know on how to set it up, how to build it. Maybe I've left out something, but it's a very good one. It's a very good one. So it has helped me. And ammonia with the poop, and then the chicken area to be smelling as terrible as it could, and then flies all over the place. That is something I'm not suffering with. For example, right now we are in rainy season. When you're in rainy season, flies can be all over the place, but you can't see any fly around my chicken house. And those flies are some of the things that spread diseases. I hope we all know that can spread diseases either to the birds or to the humans, the people who work at the farm. But that way, the poop just goes through up to down. The poop just goes through up to down, as you can see, because there are two chicken houses. This one and that the other one. Both chicken houses were built the same way. This is just my water. This is just the water tank in case it's raining. I just get to reserve some water. But just as the other one, this one is also like that. Highly raised. When it's well raised, the chicken poop goes down and then it dries off by itself. But you can see there are no flies here. Otherwise, if it was inside and then they have to carry it and pour it out, it's a lot of flies. There are no flies. It just gets down here, and then we spread in with some IMO. It dries up by itself. Whenever someone wants manure, you just come here and scoop it out. It's very easy. I think like you can see what was collected here. You just scoop it out and then you take to your farm, take to wherever you want to take it, and then the chicken be up there. There's proper ventilation down, it can dry up easily. There's proper ventilation up. You can see the thing is mainly timber. I only put one iron sheet down for me to reduce the amount of rain that goes through. But you know, chicken need a lot of aeration. Those are birds. Birds stay up on trees, birds sleep outside, birds need, they're okay with however cold it may be. And we in Uganda, East Africa, so it doesn't get to be as it is in some other countries where they see winter. In Uganda, you don't have winter, it just gets normal cold, and birds can handle that coldness. And if it becomes too much, we just apply in some little vitamins in the change in weather, and all changes in weather affect birds. But if it's too hot, too cold, just apply vitamins for them to switch, to transit, to have a smooth transition due to the change in weather. But apart from that, this is the best chicken house I would advise you guys to construct for people who are trying to do battery cage, especially on a low budget. Apart from those people who are willing to buy those machines that will dry the poop, and then you have an automated system of pulling it out. But for us, the starters who are doing it in a semi-modern way, semi-automatic way, this is what we do, and it is so far so good. So far so good for our fans. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to anyone else who wants to see how to construct a cheap, efficient, cost-effective chicken house. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.